Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bloomfield Organ Series, Wednesdays in Wiedemann, our last event of the 2020-2021 season. But before we begin our program, I have an important announcement to make. We appreciate all of those who choose to support the arts at Wichita State University and in this setting, particularly our School of Music and the keyboard program. This afternoon, I would like to give special acknowledgement to Dr. Robert Kent Nelson, who has established a new organ scholarship to be included as a gift to benefit WSU in his estate plans. Dr. Nelson's legacy gift to the organ program will be a combination of his 9-foot grand piano, his 3-manual Allen organ, and an important cash gift to create student support, a fund for undergraduate and graduate students studying organ. This scholarship fellowship will be called the Kent Nelson Scholarship for Organ. Dr. Nelson earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in music from Wheaton College in Illinois, his Master's of Music from the University of Wichita. It was the University of Wichita. And his Doctor of Musical Arts from the University of Southern California, all with an emphasis in organ. He was on the faculty of San Jacinto College near Houston, Texas, for 29 years, with teaching piano, organ, and other various music courses. This fund was created out of an appreciation held by Dr. Nelson for his experiences here at WSU and his interest in supporting future students studying organ at the university. And I must add my own personal words of thanks to Dr. Nelson, because this scholarship will be a significant help and create a major impact on our organ program. And those students who will benefit from this gift will be awfully lucky. I'd like to recognize Dr. Nelson, who's in the audience today. Please stand and receive our applause. He says, now I hope nobody will bump me off. Oh, no. No, I hope to see you right after the concert. You've got to meet us back there. Our program today, and we'll go back to our organ lighting, please, is a joyous one with one other instrument, as we usually do with the Pops concert, my favorite one to accompany, and it's the human voice. Our guest will be Madison Rotz. She is from WSU. First of all, though, the organ with a joyous offertory by Jean-François Dandrieux, who lived about the same time as Bach did. Dandrieux says in his preface, and this is significant, that he wanted to write pieces for the Mass that would be worthy of the majesty of the church where they would be performed. He wanted to portray that noble and elegant simplicity that makes up the character of the organ. Following directly after the offertory is a charming duo, Encore de chasse sur la trompette, or a hunting horn duet on the trumpet, and I will be using this big trumpet, the Spanish trumpet. Indeed, the early French organ music makes great use of reeds or brass, trumpets, crumhorns, horns, clarins, etc. So now, from the Premier Livre d'Orgue, suite number 2, en Ré majeur, offertoire, and duo Encore de chasse sur la trompette by Jean-François Dandrieux. Next is a lovely piece by César Franck called Pastoral. Many composers across different musical eras have written such pieces, including Beethoven and his Pastoral Symphony, Handel in his Messiah. Franck's Pastoral is also picturesque and particularly tenderly warm. You can see a rustic picture of shepherds on a hill playing their flutes. Then the storm inevitably comes in, but it's rather a more harmonic and sedate storm than you find in Kansas. And it's introduced by yet another trumpet. So beware of the trumpets which introduce storms. Eventually we return to our idyllic setting where all is calm and peaceful with flutes and the two themes mixing. From Les Six Pièces, or the Six Pieces, by César Franck, Pastoral. Now my favorite part, when I play with another instrument, I really enjoy playing with the human voice. Today we have a lovely girl, lovely young woman, Madison Rotz. She is graduating summa cum laude on May 15th of this year with a Bachelor's of Music degree in vocal performance and a minor in theater. She is involved with WSU Opera Theater and Concert Chorale, sings in the choir at the Church of the Magdalene, and dances with the Victorian dancing group at Cowtown. She was recently seen as Laetitia in WSU's opera last weekend, and it is the aria that she's singing tonight for you. And will be playing Sophie in Mamma Mia this year with Broadway RFD in Lindsborg, Kansas this summer. She will also be singing a little piece by Maurice Duruflé. Not many people know it, but it's a very short piece that is, in French, the Lord's Prayer. He wrote it probably upon the request of his wife, Marie-Madeleine Duruflé, to which he's dedicated the piece to her. When the Catholic Church introduced the vernacular into the Mass and more or less ended centuries-old tradition of doing the Mass in Latin, pieces like this were necessary to be able to be sung in French, like this Pater Noster. In French, it's Notre Père, Our Father in Heaven. Then we will go directly into the charming and beautiful aria that Madison sang for the superb opera program here last weekend, The Old Maid and a Thief. And Steal Me, Sweet Thief is the title of the aria from Menotti's The Old Maid and a Thief. In this song, Laetitia, a maid, is lamenting her lack of a husband and wishes that the man staying as a guest in the house she works in would take a fancy to her. She hopes that she'll find a husband before she grows too old and curses men too timid to make an advance. Remember that. And in Notre Père by Maurice Duruflé and from the opera The Old Maid and the Thief by Menotti, Steal Me, Oh Steal Me, Sweet Thief, please welcome Madison Rotz. Last is a beautiful German romantic piece by Max Reger, loved by many of his equals of the time, such as Busoni, Strauss, Schoenberg, and Hindemith. It will make use of the full organ. You might say, well, it's already pretty loud, but it's not the entire organ. You'll just see. But ever since we've put new seats in, these aren't the original seats, and they're 3 concrete slabs up at the top, the acoustics are a little bit different, and the organ does sound shriller and louder. And I must say that those in the back, it will sound louder to you, because if you go up and the noise, the sounds from the pipes go right up towards you. If you were sitting down here or in the middle, it drops off. It goes to the back. You are protected in the front. But that's something to know. I want to thank all of you, our audience here in the auditorium and on the live stream, and then further on the YouTube, which was put together by our great team of media resources. Great team here, by the way, for performance facilities. They're too numerous to list, but know there are about 10 people who put this together every time we have a concert. It's been, in spite of the pandemic, during this 2021 season, we've been able to keep these concerts live thanks to the decision of the university and thanks to our School of Music and College of Fine Arts with the live stream, the video, the recorded, and the YouTube. So, the last time we will be playing this year, but there's a whole new series planned for next year. And now the introduction and Passacaglia in D minor by Max Reger.